Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to work with the command prompt on a Windows machine. So what you'll need to do is come over here to your search bar and type in CMD, and that will bring up a search for command prompt. You go ahead and hit enter, and this will open a window for your command prompt. You'll see you're located on your C drive in your users directory under a directory for your logged in user. You can list out the contents of this directory with the dir command. See, I'm logged in as a user, so I have access to things like a desktop, documents, downloads, favorites, all your typical things that you might see on a regular computer when you're logged in. If I want to move to one of those other directories, I will use the change directory command, cd, and then type the destination, which would be, let's say, for example, I want to move from my user directory to my user's desktop. So cd, and then the location of where you want to go. If I want to move back down a level, it's cd and ... So that takes me back down one level. If I want to move all the way to the root of the drive, it's going to be cd/. Takes me all the way down from where I was to the root of the drive. If I want to move back up to my desktop very easily with one command, I'll type the path to where I want to go and hit enter, and you can see I've jumped all the way from the C drive all the way up to my desktop. Okay, we're on the desktop. Let's list out the contents with the dir command. And you can see I don't really have much on my desktop, so let's create something. Let's create a folder. mkdir is the command to create a folder. So let's call this my new folder. When I hit enter, you'll see it creates a new folder right over there on my desktop. Now when I list out the contents of my directory, you'll see my new folder is located right there. rd is the command to remove a folder. Be very cautious doing this command because once it's gone, and I would hate for you to delete something important off of your computer. So be extra cautious when using the rd command to remove a directory. Let's create that again with mkdir. Let's call it my new folder. Now, let's create a file. So it's a different command. It's called type null and then angle brackets, and then you type the name of the file and the file extension. So new python file.py. You hit enter, .py. When you hit enter, you're going to see that this creates a new Python file with the name that we just gave it. Type null, angle brackets, and then the name of the file with the file extension creates a new file. You can delete this with the del command. Once again, be very careful using the del command because once you've deleted that, you can't get it back. Okay, let's create that again. So type null, angle brackets, new Python file.py, hit enter, and you can see it creates that file right here. Let's rename that file with the ren command. Type the name of the file currently and then the new name that you want to call it. Let's call it renamed. You can see that now it's been renamed. Let's copy this file and put a copy into this folder. You can use the copy command. You type the name of the file, and then you type a space, and then the path of where you want to put it, and the name you want to call it. So into my new folder, we will call this copy1.py and hit enter. You get a message confirming that the file was copied, and then when you click over here, you can see there it is. It's been copied into the folder. You can also list out the contents without ever going in there. You can just type the dir command and then the path to the file, and it will also list out the contents. You can also del the same way. And when you dir and list out the contents of my new folder, you can see now it's empty. Folder does not contain anything because the file was deleted. Okay, guys, I think that pretty much covers everything as far as the basic commands I want you to know. But the last thing you need to know is that you can just run Python from right here in the shell. You type Python, and if you've got Python installed correctly, you'll see that you have a version of Python running. Make sure you got a version of Python 3 installed. If you don't have that yet, you can go back and watch the earlier video to see how to install Python on a Windows machine. Once you got the shell running, you can just type your Python code right here. You can say hello from the shell, hit enter, and you can see it's evaluated right here. And you can type quit to get out of the shell, and you're back to your command prompt. One more thing I want to show you. Let's get rid of that folder real quick, and let's edit this. I've opened up with idle, which is the default Python text editor that comes installed with Python. And what I'm going to do is edit this file and add some Python code, and I'm just going to say hello from the file. Oops. I'm going to save this, close it, and then what I'm going to do is run this file from right here by just typing the name of the file. Python and then the name of the file. Because on Windows, because this is a Python file, what you can just do is, I think, type the name of the file and hit enter, and it still runs it. So either way, you can type it Python and then the name of the file, or you can just type the name of the file. As long as it's got a Python extension on a Windows machine, it will just run that command. It will run that whole Python file. So that's how easy it is to get started with Python on Windows. Working with the command prompt will make you a more powerful developer. So take some time to learn all the commands in this video. And if you need to learn more commands, you can come and search Windows CMD commands. And there's going to be lists of them all over the place. If you want the official documentation from Microsoft, I want to say there's like 200 or 300 commands available, and they're going to be all right here. So if you ever want to come see how one works, like let's just, for example, check out CD. They're going to always show you how to do it. They'll show you examples of it and some other things that you want to know about it. So this is a great place to come and learn about any of the commands that either you forget or you don't know. All right, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next tutorial.